Hello there, and welcome to another video. And now we're gonna continue on to Pegasus Place.
Sorry, no admittance. Pegasus Place is off limits to students and faculty until further notice. Headmistress Crisp sent you. I'm not sure. If you're anything like the students here, I can't see how that will help. Still, if she vouches for you, then who am I to argue? Let me explain the problem and you see what you can do. Pegasus Place has been taken over by a fierce band of goblins. We don't know where they came from, or how to send them back. You'd be doing us a favor if you could jump in and thin the wood goblins' ranks. Make them think twice about staying. Can you go into Pegasus Place and defeat 6 wood goblins, and return to me when you're done? Be careful in there.
These people are very Scottish. No, very Irish. I don't know. And this stacks onto one of the other quests that you have. And now we have to defeat many wood goblins here. I hope another one of these things comes into battle soon. I want 2 of them in the battle eventually. And there we go. 3, 2, 1, and he's in. Hooray! And now we judgment this one, and then we wait for the other one. Splendid. Now these are rank 5, so you for sure do not want to go from Krokotopia straight to here, unless you have a friend with you. You'll either level faster here, or you'll solo and go somewhere else first. And this should do it. Hopefully this takes him out. Oh, of course. Yeah. Please. Give me other pip. And this time we're going to take them out together. And since we are at a very high level, it'll be very easy to dispatch of these guys. Now, we didn't go through the Merkholm Keep section of Grizzleheim because that's basically like higher Mushu level. So it's like the different areas of Mushu, or the different areas of Grizzleheim, hike to different areas of the main game in the different sections. So Zaverstad Pass goes straight from maybe 2nd world difficulty to 3rd and maybe 4th, and it remains consistent for Firgrid Roughland. It goes like 3 to 4, and then later it goes 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. It just becomes harder and harder. And it's progressively that way. It's probably how it's designed. And he won't heal enough to do much damage on me, so I don't have to worry. go. We've taken them out. And now we have one more battle to go. The other quest is to defeat hobgoblins. And hobgoblins are balance, and wood goblins are fire. So I'll have to plan accordingly to those things. Do this real quick. Good thing they're giving each other stuff and not focusing their attention on me. So I'm gonna get the one that could do the most damage. And tap. And I've been forgetting that I had shield in my deck, so I'm gonna use it. Oh, you're trying to banshee me, huh? So we defeated 6 for O'Hare. And we might want this to stack a quest, so...
You certainly sent some of them packing. Things might be a little safer now that they know not to mess with you. Our head gardener, groundskeeper Vern, is missing. Can you go back into Pegasus Place again and see if he's all right?
Why, hello. What are you doing here? This place isn't safe for students. Wisteria was once wild and overgrown with vines, but we cut them back and made this place a school. Pigswick Academy. I am groundskeeper Vern, head gardener around here. It is my job to know every inch of these streets and parks. These goblins and their hobgoblin overseers are new, arriving just when the tournament was to begin. They're not native to this world of Wisteria, so I would like to know where they came from. Since they arrived, some strange new plants have sprung up on Pegasus Place, and I suspect they're tied to the new visitors. Can you go and collect 3 samples of these strange plants, so I can do some research into their world of origin?
We're gonna collect these strange plants and figure out that they're not even from this world. It's not really a spoiler of where they come from. I'm just telling you basically what happens, without giving away all of it. I can't remember. I don't remember if hobgoblins actually resist balance. Might be wrong, but here's the wallflower all the way at the end. There's 2 more left to find in Wisteria. Nearly got into a battle right there. And strange plants respawn every single time, so it's very easy to get them the next time, right after you've already collected them.
Wonderful. I'll compare these to my field journal, Plants of the Spiral, and see what I can learn. With the guards afraid to enter Pegasus Place, the area's undefended. What's the Airy? Well, it's the stables where we raise Pegasi to be trained as mounts and gifted throughout the Spiral. If you're up to it, could you check on Lappin Wingtamer, the stable master of the Airy? The Airy is just down the street.
Whoa! I dared not hope anyone would come to find me with the goblin horde all around. I don't know who was crazy enough to send a kid into this place, but as far as I'm concerned, any help is welcome. My first concern is for the well-being of the Pegasi under my care. Can you help me see to their feeding? Unfortunately, the goblins came through and stole all of their food. I don't know why, because they don't even eat the stuff. Tell you what, if you want to help, you'll get back 5 bags of Pegasus feed. You'd be a lifesaver.
So now we'll go back and collect the Pegasus Chow. Don't think there's any over here, so one in the middle of the street. And here's the last one. I've stopped using waypoints at this point because there's no point. I get confused by the waypoint anyway, because I forget where I'm supposed to put them unless I'm in Wizard City, then I know exactly where to put them. And it drains all my mana, and it takes more time in the long run.
Well, good work. That reminds me of an old joke. What do Pegasi like to eat? Flapjacks! Well, thanks for your help. I'd feel much better, though, if I were able to lock the Ares doors against the goblin horde. I left my keys inside, but they were stolen by the hobgoblins when they ransacked the place. Could you recover the stable keys from the hobgoblin who took them? When you get them, bring them back to me.
And then this will stack with the other quest and let us battle them twice. So it's a win, win, win. I forgot if hobgoblins actually do resist balance. I don't know why, but in one battle, I think they were glitched, and they didn't end up resisting what they were supposed to. Let's see. Yeah, they don't resist balance at all. They're not glitched. They just don't resist balance. Why? Why not? I don't understand, but if it makes it easier to defeat them, I have a resistance to balance, which is a good thing. Please don't weakness me. Okay, good. I haven't been getting pips, but it doesn't matter. Because these enemies, they're too easy now. That's what a lot of time in these side quests, taking more time than needed, that's what this does. Makes it almost impossible to lose in this situation. Probably gonna use Locust. Nope, not even that. You're not even gonna try your hardest to face me. And yet you want to defeat me. I am disappointed, mate. But I understand. You want to make this easier for me? That's fine. So I can take these out. And I didn't collect any stable keys. But I have to defeat one more hobgoblin, so maybe one will drop one, please. Please and thank you. If I say please, will this make the Wizard 101 gods happy? Will you respect me more? I don't care if I have enough stuff. I'm gonna use this anyway. And I'm gonna use a wand hit the next time. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm just gonna hit him. Balance type using an ice evil snowman. KI logic. Good thing that hobgoblins are probably the only things in the game that don't resist what they're supposed to. Just don't tell KingsIsle. Go again. I wish this could be done in a more fast and efficient way, but this is it. Now remember, if this judgment spell fizzles, all that needs to happen is I cast it again. And both of my goals are complete. I collected the keys, and I've battled enough.
You've done it. Thanks to you, the area will be secure. When the Goblin Horde first arrived, I did some scouting to see what was going on. I saw where they came from. The goblins sprung from a magical portal down the street. You should take a look at it and tell Groundskeeper Vern.
Now, there are no teleporter stones in this area, so you'll have to walk. But it's not such a big distance that you'll be like, oh my goodness.
You should describe. You examine the magic portal. It would be risky to interfere with it without understanding it. You should describe it to groundskeeper Vern. Maybe he's figured out where those plants came from by now.
Maybe he's figured out where those plants came from by now. Southern Raven. This doesn't happen in any other place. The dialogue is so southern here, it's usually masked in a different section.
Those plants you collected for me earlier were listed as native to the world known as Weirwood. If the goblins are coming through a magic portal, then it stands to reason that they are from Weirwood as well. A student from Weirwood came to the tournament. Beatrice Wildwind, I think her name was. Maybe you've met her. Maybe you can ask her if she knows anything about this magic portal. I'd hate to think she was responsible, but best to check. Can you help me? Before the goblin horde appeared, I left my special shears on the street. Now they're gone. I suspect the wood goblins took them, as they have a bit of magic in them, and goblins crave any enchanted trinkets. I'd take it as a personal favor if you could get those shears back from the wood goblins.
We'll do that, but now we're gonna go to Beatrice Whirlwind.
What's that? A magic portal? From my world? It can't be! From what you describe, the plant is wild viridian. It grows native to Weirwood, where I come from. The goblins like to use it as a seasoning, so they plant it wherever they go. If it's here on Wisteria, it's their doing. A goblin portal is dangerous to meddle with, but I know of an incantation that can close it, never to return. We'll need some ingredients for the incantation, and those can be found in the Merchant Street, here in Pigswick Academy. Here's a list of ingredients. Visit the merchants listed and return to me when you have the items on my list.
Beatrice copies a list of ingredients from her spell book and gives it to you. Some of these items seem a little strange.
A spindle of enchanted thread, spun from fog and spiderweb? I have that right here.
A crystal? Made of the dried tears of a cyclops? Those are on special this week.
Strange. Ingredients indeed.
Rainbow ink from a sky squid. You're in luck. The shipping from Imperia just came in.
And then one more ingredient, I suspect.
Some adamant metal filings? Sure, I have that laying around. I usually throw it back in the kiln to melt again.
I guess not one more. There's even another one.
A flask of breath caught from a night gaunt? I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere. You're welcome to it.
Oh, didn't want to go in there. Hi, Velma.
There, that should do it. Bad news. I looked at my spell book and I realized I have the ingredients for the ritual, But I don't have the incantation. They should have a copy of it at the library here in Pigswick Academy. Could you go to the library and get it? I think the librarian is named Hugo Chatterley. Tell him it's of utmost importance.
Now we're gonna go to Geronimo's Bunch.
Thank you for your research. I hope it wasn't too academic for you.
And that's it for that part.
An incantation to dispel a goblin portal? That's not exactly the sort of spell we let new students meddle with. That's in the restricted collection. I can only release the incantation with the permission of the headmistress. Speak to Headmistress Crisp and return to me with the permission slip. It's but a formality, but rules are rules.
What's this? I send you to help Captain O'Hare, and the next I hear from you, you're talking about dispelling goblin portals? Very well then. I'm getting a clear picture of how Ambrose runs his school. And believe me, it's not a pretty picture. Take this back to Chatterley and tell him he's to help you to the best of his abilities. Is that all?
Headmistress Crisp hands you a permission slip for you.
We have I understand from your Ravenwood transcripts that you're quite a detective, willing to help solve mysteries. We have a slight problem here in Pigswick's Merchant Street. Someone has spent some false gold, illusions cast on pebbles. Speak with the merchants affected, Oliver Quickneedle, Ophelia Moonreach, and Geoffrey Spellsmith, to find the guilty party.
Excellent. I took the liberty of copying the incantation you need while you were speaking with Headmistress Crisp. Use it with...
Hugo Chatterley hands you a strip of parchment paper with the incantation written carefully upon it.
I'll go to the stores later. But first, I have to complete this.
Wonderful! I hope it wasn't any trouble. If you're the only one who has permission to enter Pegasus Place, you'll have to perform the incantation yourself. Just take the items you collected from the You should check in. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I hope.
And we're gonna pause it here. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.